What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon Kindle and Create Space. A link will be in the description box below as usual. This video is entitled God is for Sale in America. See, I don't talk about religion as much as I used to, but I think about this all the time. Like, this is a capitalistic and Christian society, right? And a racist society. But we don't talk how deep capitalism goes. See, capitalism trumps religion in America. And what I mean by that is, in modern day, you have to pay. Like, to get a word from God, you have to pay a guy who don't talk to God to tell you what God is thinking. And because there's so many broken people in the world, you know, you can sell God. So God is for sale in America. You know, money rules the spirit of God within some of us. Like, you know, the spirit of God can move in you, but you know what might push it back down? Money. Because if God tells you to do something and move on something, you might say, I don't want to use my money to move in that direction. And if you don't have it, that's one thing, because so you can move without money. But when God moves you to do something for your fellow man and it costs you, you know, you're like, God, nah. How about can your spirit move in me on a discount? Like, can I get a coupon for the spirit? You know what I'm saying? God is for sale in America. You know, sometimes, you know, how can I say this? When people actually go out of their way to help us, we say, God bless me. But you don't, for the most part of society, we don't respect the people who God sent to us to bless us. We thank God, and then not really the people. You get what I'm saying? That person gave me some of God's money, and God had it out here to give it to me. But that's because God is for sale. We don't respect other people's efforts. You know, that's a problem. Just in my opinion, it's a problem. You know, when I think about America and race and religion, people didn't stop being racist because, you know, God told them it was wrong. No. People are racist because it pays. At the end of the day, it pays. All of that, oh, I believe in God and love our fellow man, all that goes out the window when you involve money. Because God is for sale. You know, people don't want to say it, but I'm saying it. You know, there are people out here who get paid to kill other people. But using Christianity as a model, you know, we have the 10 Commandments. And the 11th was, you know, the greatest of these is love. You know, love thy neighbor like you would love yourself. In a country where you get paid to kill, God is for sale. That's my job. I'm going to go kill these people. In a country where you get paid to steal, you know, that's your job, right? In a country where you can get paid for adultery if you was in a marriage. So, and is the God in you gonna not take the money? Nah, that's not gonna happen. You know, he go, God forgive me. You know, God don't cash checks, right? You know, like I used to talk about, you know, you give your money in the tithes and offerings in the church. You know, nobody knows God's bank account. Nobody. And like, God doesn't have a bank account with not one bank in the world. So why are you trying to interject God into a godless society. I'm not saying not be spiritual. I'm not saying not be a good man or woman. What I'm saying is, it's kind of weird to me that people believe in God and believe in heaven and hell and believe their choices are going to either bring them everlasting life or everlasting damnation. But you know what the middleman is? Money. You know, you read the Bible. The love of money is the root of all evil. Not money itself. But when you love money so much that you're willing to put morals aside, ethics aside, commandments aside, then God is for sale. You gotta ask yourself how much are you willing to be paid to put God on the back burner? Because that's what some people are doing out here. You know? Because if you're doing wrong and you're getting paid while you're doing wrong, then, you know, everybody has a price, right? That's your number, right? You know, I don't care if it's 10,000, 10 million, 10 billion. I got more than them other people. Okay, so you had a high price. But don't tell me how much of a godly person you are when you just for sale. You know, the God in you is for sale. And people say, no, we gotta eat, we gotta work. Yeah, we gotta work. Do we have to cut people's throats for a living? No, we don't. But you choose to because you feel like it'll get you more. So, God's for sale. Just saying. Like, you know, the defense budget is the biggest budget in America. You know, think about it. Does the American economy invest in religion? Is religion part of the budget? Like, how much of the GDP goes to God? Like, how much we're going to invest in this, in God's principles? Because, you know, if God doesn't matter in how you spend your money or make your money, then then your respect for God is not really priceless. It's priced. It has a price to it. You know. For people who get divorces and somebody want to take everything, did God tell you to stop? Did God say, you know, you're doing too much? Did God say this is fair and that's equitable and we're going to stop right there? Or did you say, I'm going to take everything, and then after it was all over with, say, oh, God, I probably went too far. God's like, so give some of that money back. I can't do that, God. No, because God is for sale. I mean, this is a country where you take stolen profits and resources from people that you've killed and then go to church and try to tip a fake middleman to God to wash it away. Like you literally, in some ways, you have people trying to go to a church and pay for their sins to get erased. Like we're trying to pay off God. And the pastor tell you need to put 15% of your income into the church. Notice he ain't saying to God. Because even the church don't pay God. I'm just saying. You know. Because if the church loved God so much, you would see the church investing in godly things. I mean, that would only be right? You could see how they took your tithe and offering money and invested it into some godly things, and spread the energy and essence of God all across the world with money. But that ain't happening. So, God got a price with us. I mean, God doesn't have a price, in my opinion. You know, I mean, you can't write a check and say, God, there you go. You know, nah, that ain't gonna happen. But by the way we act, we'll sell our spirituality just like that if the number's high enough. So, in my opinion, God is for sale in America. I'm just saying. Yeah.